I bet you've seen those really dumb YouTube pranks where like they put a bin over someone's head or just be like an absolute asshole to minimum wage workers. I do not consider the pranks that these YouTubers do as pranks. I mean, they're morally wrong. They make people uncomfortable and they violate people's privacy and space. Like, if you're the only one laughing at a prank, or if your prank is wrong, like touching women, or like putting tubs over people's heads, like that's not a prank, that's just being mean. I'm gonna be touching on that topic a little bit today. I think you've probably heard of this guy. His name is Jack Doherty. How do you say his name?
Doherty.
Before I talk about why his pranks are bad, he is very rich, allegedly. And he's, like, very much an asshole about it. I'm gonna be honest, just looking at some of these thumbnails, I mean...
Stop the cap!
It's insane. Alright, so I watched this video that he decided to title, "Turning Off All the Lights in Walmart, Kicked Out." That will come into play later. I mean, the intro, it was fine. It was just him being like a little rascal in Walmart. And yeah, it's just shitty. I ended up skipping to the most replayed, and sure enough, he snuck into the back room of Walmart and just turned off all the lights. Like, he was laughing so hard during this and all his little friends. And he's just an asshole, bro. Like, messing with minimum wage employees, you should not do that. Like, they already have a hard time. Like, okay, Jack, we get that your channel's dying, but like, you don't have to go this far, dude. So far, this man, he is not funny at all. This is not a prank. Like, the employees, they already have to deal with, like, kicking people out all the time and, like, people messing with them. It just, don't add to that stress. Like, my mom works at Walmart, I would know. By the way, his clickbait is interesting. Half of the stuff he puts at the end, like kicked out, security called, police calls, just never happens. Like, in that video specifically, he never got kicked out, he just left the Walmart. He also calls a lot of these employees Karens, which, I mean, they're just doing their job. Like, they don't make as much money as you, dude. Like, chill out. Like, I get that you're a rich little prick, but like... that uses mommy and daddy's money to buy all your shit, but like, stop. Just stop. Please. Also, FYI, he's been doing this stuff at a very young age. Like, we can see him pranking Walmart, well, quote-unquote pranking Walmart. 6 years ago these videos were. Let's see, how old would that make him? So he is currently 20 years old. If that was 6 years ago, that means he was 14. So he's clearly been doing a lot of this stuff since like a very young age, and I think his parents were a part in enabling that. I was scrolling through a couple more videos, just seeing what I could unearth about this guy, and like what other stuff he does. I ended up finding something that he did consistently through almost every prank video, or just video where he's being a little asshole. And it's basically, like at the end, you know, he'll call the people that kicked him out a Karen or something. And then he'll just try and like argue so much against like the clear facts that make him like liable for being kicked out. And like any store can really like kick you out because it's a private establishment. Like, they have the right to do that. And if you refuse, yes, they can call the cops on you. Like, that's the law. He also complains a lot about like when people tell him to stop filming, which also by law they're a private establishment, so they can tell you to stop filming and like you have to stop filming and they can get you trespassed for it, you know? All those things just add to his case of him being a really bad YouTuber and him like not really respecting anyone and being like really narcissistic and just a rich little asshole. That's how I'm gonna put it. This guy also has 14.7 million subscribers, and a video from 2 months ago had 222,000 views. Now, I'm not the one to talk about view rates, seeing mine and my subscriber rate, but like, I mean, if you have 14 million subscribers and 200,000 views after 2 months, like, that's not great compared to his older videos. yeah, his views are definitely starting to drop off from his older videos, and I think he's seeing that and trying to bring it back up. He's making these like really clickbaity thumbnails. Like you can see recently, I got pressed by a hater, I got banned from Disney, I crashed into a cop car, which that clearly didn't happen because he wouldn't be able to post. He'd be in jail. I'm selling all my cars, which he sold like 1 or 2. I got arrested, which clearly he didn't. Well, I mean, he probably did, let's be honest. But yeah, you can see all these. He's using like clickbaity thumbnails, and not gonna lie, they're working. They're getting more views than like, say, videos from 6 months ago. Also gonna say, this guy, he claims to have like $10 million house, $50 million house. So he's saying, I bought my dream $10 million house 3 months ago, and my new $50 million house 1 month ago. So this man had a $10 million house for 2 months, and then just decided to buy another $50 million house. Now, I wanted to see if he was lying here, and let's just say, his address is in public records. So I did not legally find it. Public records. And I have found that it is it's worth $2.9 million. So sorry Jack, not quite 50 mil. But I mean, still a lot. Also, I kind of found out that you may have this is a big one. This guy never lies. He may have lied about getting a house 2 months after his $10 million one. Yeah, I know. Shocking. Anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching it all the way through. Yeah. Bye-bye. Also, don't use any of this information against this man. Like, okay, I'm not gonna encourage you to use it, but like, if you wanna, just not my fault.